Welcome to episode number 49 of the Upgrade Your Life podcast. Today we're going to be talking about sleep and 3 ways to improve your sleep so you can be more productive, be happier, and just feel more well rested. Who doesn't want that? Anyways, stay tuned. So the big question is, how do ambitious people like us, who grew up listening to the old advice of go to school, work hard for 40 years, and retire when you're old, create a life today that is meaningful, abundant, healthy, and brings joy, while also leading a life that is productive and full of achievement? That is the question, and this is the podcast that will help give you the answers that you're searching for. My name is Del Denny, and welcome to the Upgrade Your Life podcast. What is up, my friends? Del Denny here, and you might hear the birds chirping. I'm outside here just enjoying the weather, reflecting, thinking about different topics and ideas. And today, I wanted to talk about sleep and how important sleep is in this world of hustle and grind so hard your face falls off. We don't talk about sleep enough, and that's really a secret ingredient for optimal health. And if you don't have your health, you really don't have anything. And so we can work out all the time, but if we're not getting the rest that we need, we put ourselves in danger. And so I've really been working hard on improving my sleep. And just to give you a couple things, for me, a couple years ago, I took a sleep study because I wanted to see exactly what was going on when I slept. I wanted to see how much I was waking up. I wanted to see what was going on, with all the vital signs and whatnot when I slept, so I could improve my sleep. And so maybe something that you guys don't know about me is that, I would consider myself a biohacker. I'm always trying to improve and tweak on these little things. And so I love studying about the brain. For example, I'm reading Change Your Brain, Change Your Life. And Dr. Almond really made this point of you have to get sleep. Because if you don't get sleep, your cognitive skills go down. When you do sleep, what happens is your brain pretty much takes a bath. It takes all the stuff that's going on in your mind. It takes all the chemicals and it kind of washes out. And so when you wake up, you're literally refreshed. But the problem is we're not giving ourselves enough time to sleep. How many of us are getting 4 hours of sleep because we're staying up late, we're watching Netflix, and then we got to go into work the next day, or we're staying up late, we're working, go to sleep just for a little bit, and then we wake up and work again. And we're not giving our body the rest that it needs. And so I'm going to give you a couple ideas that can help improve your sleep. Now, the first thought pattern goes like this. There's a quote that I love. It says, when performance is measured, performance improves. When performance is measured and reported back, the rate of performance accelerates. And so I believe in charting our sleep. So how can we chart our sleep? Well, I'm going to give you a couple things that I use that really help. The first one is a product I use. It's called the Oura Ring. I'm not getting paid to endorse this product by any means. I just really, really like it. Oura, O-U-R-A ring. And it's this little ring. It looks like any other ring that goes on your finger. And just silver ring. But if you take it off and you look on the inside, there's a bunch of little sensors in there. And so I wear it all day long. It's waterproof. And it tracks my heart rate. It tracks my sleep. It can tell the different stages of sleep, whether I'm getting light sleep, whether I'm waking up, whether I'm getting deep sleep. And it has all these different indications. And then it also contrasts that with how much activity you've done for the day. And so what happens is when I go to sleep, that ring stays on. I wake up in the morning. First thing I do is I check an app on my phone. I have an iPhone, and it shows my readiness score. And it has this little calculation of how well you slept versus how much activity you put in yesterday. And it shows your readiness score. And I believe I think it's ranked from like 1 to 85. And so you might wake up and it'll say, great, you had a great night's sleep. You were at a 75. You can go ahead and push it today. Or it might be, hey, you didn't get any, you tossed and turned all night. Your readiness score is 60. You might want to hold back a little bit. And so it's something I've really enjoyed and really loved about this. And as I've tracked it, like I said, when performance is measured, performance increases. I know as I've been tracking this, my sleep has gotten better. And then you know what happens when you get better sleep? Well, you get better productivity. You're happier. You enjoy things more. And so I couldn't recommend this enough. Now, the second thing that I want to recommend, it's another product. Again, not getting paid to endorse this, but I'm going to tell you anyways, is this acupuncture mat called a spunk mat. It sounds really funny. SPOONK. And to me, it's this little, it almost looks like a yoga mat with golf cleats on it. That's what it looks like. And it's a little bit painful, to be honest with you. It kind of sucks to lay on it. You lay on it for 20 minutes before you go to bed, and it feels like needles in your back, and it's not a very comfortable thing. But what happens is, after you get done with the 20 minutes, you get off, then a bunch of endorphins release into your body. It's the same effects as acupuncture. So like acupuncture, when you put the needles in, what happens is a bunch of, I don't know the science behind it, but your body thinks, oh, well, we need to send blood flow to that area. And so what happens is you become more relaxed after this. And I've totally noticed a direct correlation with me using the mat and not using the mat. When I use the mat, I get a great night's sleep. When I don't use the mat, I'm tossing and I'm turning. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that. So that's the second thing I'm going to recommend if you want to improve your sleep. And then here's a third one. Nope, there's nothing that you have to buy on this one. Take a power nap. Well, that's right, take a nap. People have neglected the art of taking a good nap. 20 minutes, 30 minutes, take yourself a power nap. There's a reason why they call it a power nap, because it gives you power. There's nothing bad about, taking a quick little time out to step aside and just relaxing. If you push through, you may not be that good. Like, yeah, you're pushing through, but how good is your results? Or you can, take a little time out, step to the side, take a little nap, go in your car, go in your bed, wherever you can take a little nap at, and then come back, be refreshed, and you're ready to go, that much more productive. So anyways, that is the thought of the day is, hey, if you want to perform better, if you want to be happier, if you want to just be a better version of yourself, not being bogged down, focus on your sleep. Sleep is so important, so vital to our health, so vital to our happiness. Something that our society overlooks is the quality of our sleep. So again, highly recommend the Aura Ring, highly recommend the Spunk Mat, and then take yourself a good nap. It's not going to hurt. So anyways, that's it, my friends. That's today's edition of the Upgrade Your Life podcast. Remember, learn, lead, and live to your full potential. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the show on iTunes to get automatic episode updates for the Upgrade Your Life podcast. And finally, please take a minute to leave us an honest review and rating on iTunes. Your feedback really helps us out when it comes to the ranking of the show, and I make it a point to read every single one of the reviews that we get. So thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me on the Upgrade Your Life podcast. Have a great day.